The historic barn off of Mill Street at the former McLean Farm has been vacant for many years. Now spearheaded by the McLean Land Management Committee and the Belmont Historic District Commission, a public process is beginning to determine the barn's future use. In the meantime, during this summer and fall, the exterior of the barn has been cleaned and stabilized thanks to a grant from the Community Preservation Act project approved by town meeting. Here's an update on the stabilization and on the reuse process, reported by BMC volunteer David Webster.
Belmont began as a farming community, and what could be more emblematic of agriculture than a beautiful barn?
The McLean Barn is the last remaining structure associated with the McLean Farm, which was part of McLean Hospital. It is a New England style banked barn. It's listed on the National Register of Historic Places as part of the McLean Hospital National Register District. The work being done this summer and fall is primarily building stabilization work, protecting it from the elements, making sure that it's not vulnerable to vandals by securing windows, and graffiti removal.
We're doing cutting, pointing, removing the graffiti, washing the whole building, sealing with a brick sealer, and some steel replacement and brickwork, just to stabilize the building so they have a future use for it.
The best way to preserve this building, aside from the physical work to make sure that water doesn't get in, is to ensure that we have a viable future use, consistent with the goals and objectives of the McLean Open Space.
A facilitator has been chosen to organize meetings, focus groups, discussion sessions, so that residents can talk through the process of deciding the best possible use, and possibly multiple uses, for the barn.
We've heard a few ideas. They include environmental education, office space associated with the open space or the cemetery, equipment storage. Another idea is a maker space where a group of artisans and craftsmen would come together. So my suggestion is to watch the announcements for Land Management Committee meetings and times when we'll be holding stakeholder meetings and a public process to welcome your ideas about what the barn should be.